Hello, everybody. I am Yolanda Marie. I have a message from our higher selves and the Arcturians, okay? Because of all of the many distractions, the extreme polarization that has happened right now, it is necessary, okay? But it is temporary. And so, particularly the higher selves and the guides are saying, look, it's time to focus back in on the original purpose. So the question is, and this is coming from them, I'm quoting them, what did you come here to do? What was it that not only awakened your higher call? So think about when you first awakened, okay? What was it that awakened this higher call, but also caused you to keep going at the same time and not retreat? This is what they want you to focus in on here. So if you are tuned into this at all, you are in it. You are fully in it, going through the stages, the brilliant stages of becoming, and going through this progression of integrating the parts of yourself that will guide in the energies that shift the entire earth. Listen to this again. Really listen to this. Open your hearts and listen to this. If you're tuned into this, and you are moving through these brilliant stages of becoming, and you are integrating these parts of yourselves that most definitely will guide and are guiding in the energies that are shifting the entire earth. This is how important you are, and this is how special and beautiful it is, the process that you're going through, even though it feels at times horrible, okay? At times it feels like you really just cannot take one more step. You're not sure how you're moving forward. When you get to that stage where you're not quite sure how you are still doing this, remember what it is that you're doing. Remember the result of what you're doing. Remember your power. But I guarantee you can take one step in the opposite direction, and many of you will understand what I'm saying immediately. The minute you turn in the other direction of the denser energies and the polarization, many of you immediately are reminded, because it feels so much more heavy, so much more, let's use a word that's sort of loaded, okay, and say negative, right? What is negative? Okay, negative, positive, this is the balancing of the poles. This is normal. This is natural. It's nothing to be afraid of. So we're always careful with that word negative. There's nothing to be afraid of, but it does feel more negatively polarized the minute you look in the direction of, let's just call it like an ordinary going on in what we have referred to as a third dimensional existence. That's another loaded phrase, right? But it doesn't matter. These are all semantics. This is all about just getting you to understand what exactly is being said, like painting a picture. I realize that I'm saying things that most of you already know, but it's so important to remind ourselves of these things because our bodies are going through many, many things. We are experiencing many, many, many things, okay, on such an emotional broad scale and at such a heightened level that it is important to remember who you are. Here are the Arcturians. You may be very distracted by the fact that this new thing that you are building is not yet in front of you. This opposes the very nature of your creative force. You must direct your attention at what you are creating, not at what the creation is replacing. It is as if you are building a grand monument like nothing ever before seen, yet still fumbling through the parts of the tiny cabin which you had to take apart in order to make room. Why are you rifling through these pieces which are not necessary for the construction of this beautiful new creation? Pull the parts that you require for this masterpiece out of yourselves. The tools are there. This requires a magnificent amount of focus. We are not implying this will be easy at first as you experience from within your human vessel. We are, however, reminding you of your enormous potential. Do not believe the illusion of the old structure which you are currently demolishing and have already energetically phased out. The mirage around you is reminding you of this. It is like an echo, and this echo becomes more distant as you adjust your focus. And remember that you are the master builders, the carpenters, and the foremen. And most prominently, you contain within you the ability to heal situations as you approach them. Remember this. Remind yourself when you are in the midst of the mirage. You are this beautiful, intelligent design. It is all within you, and you are already victorious. Each time you allow yourself to witness and acknowledge your successes, whether you believe them to be large or small, you become a little more of your true self, your complete self, and you radiate this out to the world around you. We are the Arcturian Council. We love you. End transmission.